Good morning, good morning. Remember I said I was going to take all my brochures that I got while I was in North Carolina last week and try to make a quilt pattern out of them? I'm still going to. I just haven't done it yet. But this is becoming quite fun. It's already been fun. I got my Architectural Digest magazine and I'm like, well, maybe I can make a quilt out of this. So, and I made another really cool one, I must say, that I'm going to try to put at the end on the computer. All right, let's just get a piece of paper from my paper rolls because they're the easiest. And this should fit in here. Yes, okay. Well, almost. And I'm going to just make it that big so it will fit. And then I'm going to tear off a little bit on the bottom. So in case I go from edge to edge, it'll fit. Yes, okay. Pretty much. Pretty much. Everything done here is done pretty much. Okay. We have paper. We have a thought process. Let's see if we can make it come to fruition. So I'm just going to pull paper out of here. I haven't even looked at it yet. Truth be known, I'm getting ready to cancel this. Cute top. Okay, here's good black for Halloween. I think I still want to make Halloween somehow, some way. Do I have other black paper? Yes, I do. But, you know, for the sake of the theme. Now, that could be considered possibly Halloweenish. This rock. Somehow. I wouldn't know what to do with a stove this fancy. It's going to be pretty easy to make hot chocolate on that thing. Okay, let's see here. So apparently my cackling phantom, I didn't even think about that until just now of not doing a video today. Ooh, Harlequin. And my wash machine's going right there. So you hear something. Ooh, this looks like Savannah. It is Savannah. If y'all haven't ever been to Savannah, I want someplace to go in the South. Savannah is an amazing place. Lots of history, lots of architecture, lots of good food. Don't come in the summer. It's too hot. Oh, I love a good rug. That would make a perfect quilt right there. Here's a quilted pot holder from the MoMA store. And I wonder. No, I don't. I was thinking it might be G's Bend. But there's a layer on top here and a layer on top here and then a bottom layer here. And the different patterns. Ooh, this is pretty. This is a cabinet from some country on thefutureperfect.com for a measly $31,000. But that would make a great quilt pattern. I love looking at these. Here's some gorgeous Murano maybe glasses. Great, great. This might be a good color here too. But I love these pages here, so I'm not going to cut it. Louis Vuitton centerpiece for a measly $2,560. Great. Nothing new about this pattern here. Ooh, there's good gray. Okay, so far we have black and gray and some kind of off color. Oh, look at that. I like that. Like cane in the background. Here's another fancy stove. Okay, I'm really looking for some orange. Adorned Ceramic Works, a Vicky Lindo and Bill Brooks. But it started in her sketchbook. Ooh, there's a good orange, possibly. Oh, this must be the stove edition. Ooh. These are sort of orangish, but not big enough, I don't think. All these different fancy hotels. Wow. Okay. The manor. Where is this manor? New York City. Okay. But it's got some good oranges, perhaps. Tile. Might have to make some orange. Ooh, here's good purple, though. Ooh. Maybe if we can find some dark green, we're just going to do purple, green, and blacks. That end of Halloween. Here's a possibility. Oh, look at this. I love this as an idea. All on these little tiny shelves. All these beautiful teacups and teapots. Ooh, look at these. Purple vase from Paula something. $398 a piece. Yikes. Not how much. Oh, I love this. That might be good. Kelly Klein in the Hamptons. Well, Kelly Klein, we're going to use the side of your house. Oh, but I love that house. Open, closed, open, closed. Couldn't do that here, though. Too many mosquitoes half the year and too hot. Oh, look at that sky. That's a possibility. A little pink with some purple and black. Oh, I love this house. I can't imagine how many millions that is in the Hamptons. Oh, now this is good. This is like Victorian wallpaper. And it could be, actually. I like that too. Actually, I really like that. But what is this? All of these whimsical drapes across all this ornate whatever in Naples. That's pretty. Some of this stuff and some of these houses in Europe are just like, wow. Oh, there's some good orange. That's good orange right there. Except for that black and white look. We might have enough. This is wild. Merging contemporary and historical imagery in a bold table. Tamakusu Matsuyama. Bridges time and space. Sorry if I slaughtered your name. I'm sure. Oh, good grief. That's even a little too much for me. But I can see some old paintings that I guess aren't copyrighted. So he's doing like his version of them. This is that one with the clamshell, I think. Wow. That's weird. Okay. Love this bathtub. Love that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. It might be another one where I put a bunch of stuff down and cut it up and put it down again. I don't know. It's probably going to be abstract, but it's going to be Halloweenish, perhaps. Let's just start cutting into stuff. Let's rip, actually. Ah, boy. I messed it up. Well, maybe it's supposed to want to go that way. Okay. But I'm going to cut out the windows, because that's an obvious house. But without the windows, you don't know what it is, right? Right. Good start. I like that. Don't know what's happening though, but I like that. Maybe a big oval. Ooh, I like that. Okay. I don't know if this is going to look Halloween, but it has a Halloween base to it, color-wise, sort of. A gothic kind of like Halloween. Love. Let's get this leather jacket in here somehow. Maybe we need another oval over here, some kind of balance. And I don't want an actual, I want like an orb, not an oval, but maybe not with some of those angles. Kind of want to cover up that. Oh, I like that. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I might take a picture of this because I really like this. Do I want to cut this up? I even like the fact that it's on this like neutral / brown background. This may not be Halloween, but I might not cut this one up. But I got scraps over here. But I love this. I don't know what it is. All these different shapes. The modern kind of approach. And the textures. Love the textures and all this. Okay, I'm going to put this. If only I knew why I liked some certain things. In fact, I don't know if I want to know, actually. I kind of like the mystery of not knowing why I like what I like. Sometimes I kind of wonder, though, What is it about this? But I'll never forget Concy atop Serenity Hill. I took a class from her years and years ago before COVID. She said, you definitely like collage and connect your things. Every single piece here is connected. Is that what I love about it? I don't know, but I love that. What color is that? Plum architecture. Yep, that's what it's called. Plum architecture. If only I knew where my pen was. Here's one right here. Okay. Plum architecture. Perhaps spelled right, perhaps not. I don't know. Okay, but I'm going to do a small one. Well, let's get another piece of paper. Oh, maybe it needs to be on these little guys. 2 little ones. The subscription cards. Speaking of things that are out of date, going to the archives, magazines. We had a person come to our house a little over a month and a half ago, that was trying to sell us a bug spray subscription, for lack of a better word. They come around once a month and spray. Well, we already have Terminex, which is a certain bug, I know, but it's a South. You're not going to get rid of everything. I highly believe that, just because of our temperatures and our landscape. And I was actually, my husband was out of town. I was very rude to him because he was walking door to door. Who knows who does that anymore is beyond me. It's not safe for anybody, him or me. You never know who's got a gun, especially in South Carolina anymore. And I was not happy with his approach, his attitude. He wouldn't have won any kind of pluses in a advertising class or a soliciting class, let's just say. And I said, no, thank you. Already have one. Well, your neighbor so-and-so has just got theirs done. I'm like, I'm sorry. That's great for them. No, thank you. I closed the door, and I had a barking dog, and I locked the door. I made obvious, even though it's just one of those little twisty things on the door handle. I made obvious, I think I put the chain across too. Noises to know that I just locked my door. Now the back door was standing wide open and it was not locked. Neither was the side, but he doesn't know that. And he left, and I could hear him mumbling or whatever, talking to himself as he left the front porch. And I never thought anything of it. Well, last week, my husband says, I got to go out to the neighbor's house. I wrote a letter for them. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And he said, well, they had some guy come to their house and try to sell them a bug spray subscription. And they said no. And they were rude to him. And he finally left. And they've been getting a bill. They've gotten 3 bills now for $180 each. And they've never signed up, nor have they ever had their yard sprayed. This is all like spraying your yard for mosquitoes. I don't believe that chemical works, nor do I want it around my dog. Anyhow, if it works for you, that's fine. It doesn't work for me. And so my husband wrote them a letter on his office letterhead saying, do not bill us. You have not provided a service. We did not sign up for your service, blah, 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 blah. Da-da-da-da-da, law firm, which is legit, his law firm, and mailed it off, or took it to the neighbors and they mailed it off. My sister in California texted us at the end of last week, Thursday or Friday, and said, I just had this really rude man try to sell me a bug spraying subscription. I'm like, it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. But how they came from South Carolina to California, she's mid-state in the San Joaquin Valley, and I'm like, that is wild. Who is even thinking of going door to door now? It's too dangerous for everybody involved. Anyhow, okay, I don't know how I got on that, but somehow I did. All right, we're going to make, with our scraps here, something else now. All right. Kind of like that as a start off place. I'm running it off the edges because I'm going to cut the edges down. Okay, this is fantastic. Whatever this gray is, even with words, I'm okay. You can't read any of them. I still want something with this purple. Maybe underneath it all. Kind of like that. Actually, I kind of like this interwoven. Yes, we're going with it. Super simple, but in fabric could look amazing. Or paint. I'm going to put some of these things, perhaps, maybe just photograph them and put them in my sketchbook, because some of these things, oh, I'm going to put another video that I did on Procreate, just a quick, simple, not a tutorial, a quick, simple on how what I did from 2 maps, combining 2 maps and drawing over the lines that pertain to what I wanted them to pertain to. And then using that as kind of like a guideline for top stitching on a solid background. It was fabulous, I thought. Just another approach, possibility for a abstract modern quilt and or art piece. Because I think these are all, a lot of them are interchangeable. Surely not the actual obvious pumpkins or whatever, but these kind, which actually are more interesting to me. Now this is that lady's hair. I think I'm going to leave this one alone. I don't know what I would call it. I love how this comes through. And it's on the very edge. Where's the rest of it? Cut off part of it. I don't know where it is. But do I want a little tiny piece of gray up here somehow? Maybe another swoosh of some sort. Smaller. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, my scissors. I think. No, this is from the purple. But I like that. Oh, now it looks like a witch's hat. But I'm not going to use all of it. Just kind of using the swoosh part. Swoosh. That's what it's going to be called. Okay, now let's see if we can come up with another one. I still have pieces left here. Okay, this is a great triangle. I had the witch's hat triangle. Where did that go? Here it is. Maybe a lot of triangles. This has, or whatever that shape is that some sort of trapezoid? I don't know. Love that. Okay, let's go for a triangle here. What are the lenses that on a camera, like when you see all the shutters or whatever they're called opening up? That's what that looks like. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here's the gray. Let's make a triangle here. Love that. I have not used this orange at all. Hunted for it and hunted for it. Maybe we should now. I like this texture. Not exactly the right shape. Oh, maybe. Yuck. Quit moving around, people. I need a round something there, I think. Maybe one more triangle. Ooh, yeah. Rid of this stuff. Choose a shape, stick with it, and keep overlapping. And see what happens. Yes. 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 I love this. It's wacky, but it's wacky in the best sort of way. This is what happens when you have a cackling phantom in charge. She cackles. She just might cackle. I'm trying to not pick this up because I'm not going to remember where it was. Just trying to glue stuff on top of each other. Tack it. I learned that from Amy Tangerine. If she can do it, I could do it, right? Oopsie. You can see some of the Architectural Digest stuff, like whoever this is. Benjamin Moore. I'm sure Benjamin would love to be in here. I'm not plagiarizing, I'm just using your color. This eggplant color, whatever it is. It's gorgeous. Okay, now let's cut this. I wonder what these would look like if you put them in a pinwheel fashion. They might be too architectural and not lend themselves to a lot of repeat. Perhaps. But I love that. I think I'm going to have the Benjamin Moore removed. Oh, wait a minute. Where did you come from? Interlopers. Ooh. Okay. You want to play? You can play. Actually, I kind of like that. And it covers up the advertising, the wording. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's really pretty in the best sort of weird way. Sort of Halloweenish. I don't know what to call this one. Swoosh. I mean, these two could go on the wall next to each other in a modern house. Architectural Digest. Hello? Anybody watching? Hello? It's your favorite cackling phantom. Sorry. There's no glue stick. Fumes happening. Trust me. I love that. Can you tell that that's hair? Does it matter? Not really. There's molding on this wall. There's words here, but nothing kind of... Okay, that says landmark. Maybe this should be landmark. Okay. Swoosh and landmark. The Benjamin Moore, both of these have molding on them. The gray is, what was the gray? Tile, perhaps? This is a rock. This is a lamp. Love this. These two together could go on like on a landing on a cruise ship, right? Some of that weird art that they have, not weird, abstract. Carnival Cruise Lines, call me. For a cruise to Norway, I'll do it for you for free. Anyhow, oh, so much fun. Completely not what I was going for. Completely. I really like this one too, though. What did I call this one? Plum Architecture. Love this. Okay, that was totally unexpected in the best sort of way. Completely off the wall. Completely going through a magazine, picking out textures, picking out colors. Same things I do over and over and over again. Suiting it to make for what I want. Oh, man. Okay, I have to write these down because they are not. Okay. What did I say? Swoosh. Landmark, right? Yeah. Now I'm gonna put these in here. I really love those. I would make those in art, paper, paint, fabric. Or, you know, Carnival Cruise Line, in case they do call me, remind me, in case they do call me, in case I forget. Paint some eggplant color paper, paint some gray, paint some black, but it has to paint some of this gorgeous, I don't even know what this is, dark teal, some of this rusty brown, some of this rock. Use jelly plates, use tools to make texture into the paint, to replicate the molding, to replicate the tile lines, to replicate this hair, to replicate the stones, the markings in the stones, maybe petroglyphs, maybe whatever. This has got like board and batten on it. This has got some kind of texture. Love that. So that when Carnival Cruise Lines does calls and says, you want to go to Norway? I'm like, sure. I'm packing my bag right now and a coat. And I promise I won't be a cackling phantom when I go to Norway. But, oh my God. Where's the other one? Here. And what is this one? Plum Architecture. Okay. I love these. I love these. It is so simple. But I just completely let the phantom take over. No cackling involved. Relaxing. The whole shebang. I don't know how many times a day I say that. Therapy in the best sort of way. For sure. Okay. Because I'm cheap. And that's a big Post-it that I don't need. What is this one called? Plum Architecture. Again, this is a siding on a house. Tile, black leather coat, rock, eggplant, Benjamin Moore, color of the year, whatever it is, I'm not sure, and molding, and then a neutral background. It would probably do very well in greens and blues and these natural stone-ish colors with a little pop of color, but to do it in a calico or even K-facet, it wouldn't work. But you would have to, and it would probably be better in some sort of solidish, that's a word, solidish color. But there are fabrics now that look like rocks for people that do landscape quilts. I love these two. I love these three. Love these three. I cannot believe how simple, how easy, how effective. Am I crazy? Am I a cackling phantom? Perhaps. But I love them. I love this. I've gotten some good ideas here. These I need to glue down. Let's do that right now before they fall out and I lose them. The dog hauls them off to the living room and chews on them. Crowning around 1 and 2. Love these. I think it went like that. Yeah. These were my inspirations that I've kind of manipulated on Procreate. And this is my name. My titles. Crowning around. But, I mean, okay, on this page, Yvonne, call me. I could be your fabric intern. Just saying. I have found a groove. Eye of the Giraffe. This is awesome right here. Off the Grid. This one, The Long Way. I'm going to glue this in here this way, but it's going to have to be folded also. Kind of takes a whole glue stick. Sometimes it takes a village, sometimes it takes a whole glue stick. And these again, I just tacked down here, so there's a little bit stuff that needs to happen. I like this one too, for sure. This one you could do with different color fabric. Perhaps not calico. But there's fabric anymore like these things. And here's another loose one. Shattered Magic. Ooh, this one was good too. Why didn't I glue these in? I'm not sure. That's a good one too. This is more traditional, obviously. Actually doesn't really go together well, but I'm going with it. And I think I'm going to try to fold it here. Yeah. Oh, I love this one too. Oh yeah, landslide. Boy, I've made a lot more than I thought I had. Well, it is the 16th of the month. August is flying. August is flying. That's going to stick out a little bit, but I'm going to go with it. These were more traditional blocks that you could make a whole quilt out of, as opposed to a whole quilt or wall hanging. I love that guy still. Any fabric could be used on that one. And that one. Oh, I love that one too. Kate Facet's already done that though. Everybody, a lot of people have done diamonds. Oh, I forgot I had this one. Pink Power. These two, I still, oh, there's another one. Where did the other one go? There was two of these. I love this one still, because I love a good log cabin. But there were two of these guys that I did not like. That I was going to do something. Try to up their game a little bit. Might be in this pile over here. Anyhow, okay. I'm having the best time. Why do I always... I go into projects behind the scenes. I go into projects sometimes thinking, lady, you're wacko. But if you just kind of let loose, you got a swooshy landmark. And you can cackle your phantom till the cows come home. Oh, I love this. And that looks, oh, wait a minute. There it is. That one. That's why I haven't glued these in. I want to do something else with them. Maybe they should go together and get cut up. Tomorrow, perhaps? Okay. I'm having the best time. The best time. Deidre McElroy. Did you ever think that's what this book was going to be used for? My mom probably didn't either when she bought it. 2011. It's about the time my mom bought it. I love that. But I love these more. Don't tell them. I love them more. I don't love anybody more. Okay. I'm going to go watch some football. Thanks for watching. Bye.